I've been singing your praises, darling. Any chance you've done anything to deserve them? Hello, Robin. Making good progress, I hope.
Well. This is my lucky day.
Oh, hi.
Hello, Mr. Lane.
Hello yourself. Why aren't you at the office?
Oh, I stole some time away to grab a bite to eat.
Oh.
I'm very glad that I did. The people watching around here is sublime.
I didn't hear you leave this morning.
Oh, I left excruciatingly early. My new boss is working me like a fiend.
Oh.
Will you join me?
Sure.
I guess this is my life in the employ of Derek Wells.
Alexis, what a nice surprise.
It is, isn't it? Can I speak with you?
All right, you seem,
Troubled?
Hold on a second. It's not Danny, is it?
No, Danny's fine. In fact, they're bringing him home tomorrow.
Oh, good. Well, that's good news here.
Yeah, it is.
So, what's on your mind?
Julie and Jerome.
Britt? Britt? Britt, can you hear me? Hey. Can you hear me? Come on, open your eyes. Can you sit up? Come on, I got you. Are you all right?
What happened?
I don't know. I walked in here and found you like this. Did you faint? What happened?
No. Oh my God. Where?
Was someone here with you? Who did this to you?
My mother.
You never stop fighting back, do you? I admire that. But you see, my admiration has its limits. You wouldn't want me to change my mind about our deal, would you? You cure me of radiation poisoning, and you go home. Do you understand?
Julian Jerome. I can't say that sounds familiar. Should I know him?
He was a mobster. He was part of a ruthless crime family that controlled Port Charles, and yes, I hear myself.
Okay. You used the term was. Am I to assume that this Mr. Jerome is no longer with us?
It's reported that his entire family's dead.
I see, and yet he still invades your thoughts. How come?
Well, because his name came up when I was talking to Sean, and we were speculating about Sonny's shipment that exploded.
Which, by the way, I still find very strange. An attack on a coffee business?
No comment. Anyway, Sean thought this man might have something to do with the shipment, so he asked this guy, and this guy said that his boss was Julian Jerome.
Which would be a problem, considering...
He's dead?
Right. Well, this is really fascinating, but I'm not sure what this has to do with me.
You know, it's been relentless as Derek Wells is. We actually work very well together. I mean, in an odd way, it's almost as if we've done it before. Anna?
I'm not very good company.
Is something wrong?
I keep thinking about Robin. I'm afraid you're involved with a hypocrite.
What are you talking about?
I was sitting down here with Patrick, offering up all this sage advice about how he needs to let go and move forward, and I'm utterly incapable of doing that myself.
Oh.
Your mother was here? Is that why you called me?
Yeah, I came in and she was standing over the crib. Ben, oh my God, the baby.
Here's what's going to happen. You're going to discover a permanent cure, and quickly. I know you've told me there's only enough for one dose, and that dose will be for me. In exchange for that, I will give you your freedom. I might even throw in a one-way ticket to Port Charles. That's what you want, isn't it?
You know that's what I want.
Perfect, then we're on the same page. Wonderful. Oh, I almost forgot. To encourage completion of this project at the highest possible speed, I have brought a little incentive.
I never noticed that Patrick was still wearing his wedding ring. It never occurred to me to look.
I don't think it occurred to him either until someone pointed it out. He couldn't take it off Duke because he can't commit to a life without Robin.
But you've encouraged him.
Yes, of course. I was telling him that, he needs to do this for Sabrina's sake. But
But what?
who am I to tell him what to do? Who am I to tell him to move forward with his life when I'm having as hard a time doing it myself? I think about it constantly. I think about her in my memories. I think about her now, in the present. I'll walk past a window and I'll see a dress and I'll think, oh, that's her style. She would love that dress. And I go into the shop, and with the intention of picking it up. And then it hits me. She's never gonna spin around in that dress. Because she's not here. I know I have to accept it. I get that. And I tell myself that I accept it. But it's just so hard to believe that she's not alive. I just feel as if she's alive. Like she's just out there somewhere in the world.
Ta-da!
What is that?
Something I think you might find very motivating.
Why don't you just ever say what you mean?
It is the DVD of the 2013 General Hospital Nurses Ball.
Nurses' ball? But the board was always saying there wasn't enough money.
Well, there nearly wasn't. Ms. Coe et al.
Wait, hold on a second. Lucy? She came back for the ball?
Yes, and then apparently for good.
So that they did find the funding.
Oh, blast. Anonymity is overrated. Yes! It was me! I paid for the whole affair out of my very deep pockets.
Why would you do that?
Well, on a global note, HIV/AIDS is a vicious, terrible, and unnecessary disease that should be eradicated. On a personal note, I was concerned about your health.
I am healthy.
Thanks to me. I've provided you with cocktail, haven't I? Made you take it every day.
Yeah, so I don't croak before I finish your cure. Just do me a favor, okay? And don't pretend that you actually care about my well-being.
I've provided you with something that was a reminder of what's waiting for you at home. So, do you want to see it or not?
Actually, Julian Jerome has absolutely nothing to do with you other than I need a little favor, and I'm thinking you might be the only person that can deliver. I don't mean to be presumptuous. It's just ever since I confided part of that little story to you.
Alexis, first of all, it's lovely to see you again.
Oh, same here.
And second, if I can help you with whatever this is, I will.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So why don't you go ahead and start from the beginning?
The very beginning?
Why not?
Okay. Well, I was 16 years old, and I met this guy in a bar in New Hampshire, and we got
So
knocked
this has
up
to
in
do
a
with
back-
Sam's father.
Remember him?
It's not exactly a story you forget.
No kidding. Remember? I remembered his name.
Through hypnosis.
His name, Julian Jerome.
Okay.
You don't think that this is more than a coincidence that all of a sudden I remember this name Julian from my past, and then now the name Julian is brought up in the present? I mean, it makes you wonder if maybe this guy is one and the same.
Gone.
Well, he's got to be somewhere, Britt. We'll find him.
Oh, she took my baby. Mother is crazy. Certifiably, undeniably crazy. Who knows what she did with him?
We'll find out, Britt. I promise.
Wait, who are you calling?
Anna Devane.
Oh, you can't. You can't
Britt,
do
give me
that.
Hell with Derek Wells. My mind is made up. I'm going to play bookie for the day. We're going to go someplace. We're going to go anywhere you want to go.
You can't play hooky. You can't. You just started this job. And besides, I'm swamped anyway. I've got so much to do.
Is that enough?
Yes. There are any number of criminals out there waiting to be caught. One of which is that hateful woman who tried to kill you.
Ah, the elusive Dr. Albrecht.
She needs to pay for the hell she caused. And I intend to make sure that she does.
Helena hates me. She thinks I'm working with my mother.
Give me the phone. Trust me.
No, she was about to throw me in jail, and I was 9 months pregnant. Now that she knows I lied to Patrick about the baby, she won't help me.
Britt, yes, she will. You know why? You know why? Because it's her duty. A serious crime has been committed here. We have to call the police. It's the only chance we have of finding your son. Give me the phone.
Last chance to take me up on a distraction.
Yeah. Hello, Anna Devane.
Anna, it's Nicholas Cassadine. I need your help right away. A baby's been kidnapped.
Hugh, this is Commissioner Devane. Can you connect me to Lieutenant Powers, please? I have an Amber Alert. A newborn?
An infant?
Yes. Oh. Listen to this for karma. The mother is Britt Westbourne.
Obrecht's daughter?
Yeah. Who aided and abetted her dreadful mother and lied to Patrick.
Look, see it.
Excellent. It's a riveting show. There's a striptease, actually. All male, unfortunately. And then Miss Co loses her clothing thanks to Richard Simmons, of all people.
Richard Simmons?
Yes, it makes the whole thing worth watching. But I'll just be queuing up the juicy bits, and off we
Nurse
go.
Ball was first hosted in 1994. Since then, HIV and AIDS has become more treatable and more manageable thanks to medical advancements, which is wonderful. But it's also misleading.
I love you.
There is a lot of work to be done. And no one knew that better than my late wife, Dr. Robin Scorpio Drake.
Worth pushing yourself a little harder to get home to, isn't it?
Dead mobster and Sam's father. Do you have anything else to connect these men other than the fact that they're both named Julian?
Well, that Julian is not a common name.
Well, it's not exactly the most uncommon name either. I mean, besides, even if they are the same person, the man is dead. So what difference does it make?
So why should I care after I ignored it all this time?
Well, I was trying to be a little more tactful, but yes.
Because I do. Because it's gnawing at me. Because I need to find out. And then that's where you come in, or where I hope you come in.
Right. I almost forgot about the favor.
I was wondering if, with all your media connections, if you could find out if Julian Jerome is actually Sam's father.
Would you like to see more?
Mom. Oh my God, is that...
Duke Lavery. The one and only. He and your mother reunited.
So it was Duke that was feeding Faison the wrong history. Duke really is alive.
They're a handsome couple, aren't they? You must really miss them, man. They're not the only ones.
My little pop star daughter here and I are forever grateful for the love that you showed Robin, and for the love that you continue to show to a cause that Robin believed in with all her heart.
Oh my God, my baby. You're so grown up. You have to find my son, please. I don't know where my mother could have
All
taken
right,
him.
take me through exactly what happened, please.
And let them get farther away? Are you serious? No, you and your people need to be out looking for Ben.
I have an APB on your mother and an Amber Alert on your son. The airports, train stations, and bus depots are all covered. What I need from you, Dr. Westbourne, is information to aid in that search. Do you understand?
Take a deep breath and start from the beginning.
Ben and I were alone here.
Where were you?
I was at my niece's christening.
Okay, go on.
I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, I noticed that my mother had let herself in, and she was standing over the crib.
Were you expecting her?
No. I asked her what she was doing here, and she said she came to see her grandson.
So you walk in, and you see your mother. A woman who is a known criminal on 2 continents. Why did you not call the police?
Any information that you have about Julian Jerome would be very much appreciated.
Information on Julian Jerome. I can help you with that.
What do you know about Julian Jerome?
I know quite a bit. We worked together very closely. Not the happiest time in my life. What in particular do you need to know?
Well, it would be very helpful to know if he spent any time in New Hampshire as a young man.
Yes, he did.
Do you really think that Britt's mother would let her call the
I'm
police?
just going off what I know, Nicholas. She was brought in before for harboring her mother. If they were working together then, what's to say they're not working together now?
I told you this was a bad
I
idea.
assume you told your mother to leave?
Yes, and when she wouldn't, I threatened her that you would be back.
What did your mother say?
Something about needing the baby.
For what?
I don't know. She came here. I saw her over the crib. I tried to stop her. She pushed me. I must have hit my head when I fell down to the ground.
Is that when you tried to call me?
I guess I passed out.
I'm the one who found her and woke her up. Ben was already gone.
Oh, God.
Why did your mother take the baby?
I told you, I don't know.
Could this be something to do with you trying to pass the boy off as Patrick's?
You're moved. Here you go.
Very observant.
And now for a little more incentive.
What more do I need than seeing my own family?
Well, there's this new girl in town.
I can't take credit for someone else's vision. Patrick, could you bring her up here, please?
Who's that?
Oh, her name is Sabrina Santiago. She's a new nurse at General Hospital. She's a really lovely woman. Just ask your husband and daughter.
What are you talking about?
Oh, wave hello at the new woman in Patrick's life. Hola, Sabrina. Gorgeous.
Julian went to Dartmouth.
Are you sure?
He was very proud of the fact. In fact, he'd tell anyone who cares to listen. Well, if there's anything else I can help you with, please don't hesitate to ask.
Julie and Jerome went to Dartmouth.
I heard.
Dartmouth is in Hanover, New Hampshire.
Come on, Alexis, it's a coincidence. Even if it is true, a man like that attending an Ivy League school.
Have you seen The Godfather? Michael Corleone went to Dartmouth.
That's a work of fiction, Alexis.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Did I have another kid with a mobster?
I hear Sabrina and Patrick are quite serious. I'd hurry up and run that cure if I were you. Enjoy.
Do you think Mommy is watching us?
I think she's always watching.
I'm coming, Patrick. I swear it.
As far as I know, Dr. Westbourne, there hasn't been a single incident where you weren't working another angle, especially when it comes to Patrick and that baby. So is this all part of a larger plan?
If it is, I don't know anything about it.
Anna, I realize that you're just trying to do your job here.
Yes.
But Britt's son is missing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, isn't that all that matters?
Please, please, I need to find my son.
That's the plan. But if you're holding anything back, Dr. Westbourne, I mean anything, it will prevent us from doing that.